everyone, it's Holly Schultz from babygizmo.com. Today we are taking a look at the Joovy Twin Roo. Now frame strollers, they're great, right? If you have a single child. But if you have twins, how do you decide which car seat gets to ride on the frame stroller? That's where the Twin Roo comes in. It is a frame stroller for twins. So all the twin moms out there are gonna love this. Now, this is the first time that Joovy has introduced frame strollers. They've got the Roo, which is the single, and the Twin Roo, which is for twins. And they have changed the game when it comes to frame strollers because of the positioning of the seats. Normally, the infant car seats are all facing mom, and then you try to interact with them, and you got this bar right in your belly, and it could get in your way. This way, they have the infant car seats facing out. They face opposite directions. So the great thing about that, and the reason they put them in opposite directions, is because if, let's say this twin is sleeping, but I need to tend to this one, I can still come over here, interact with the baby, while not disturbing the other one. So they did that on purpose. And as the babies get a little older, the seats are close enough that technically I guess they could hold hands. I don't know if I'm gonna see a lot of babies holding hands in their infant car seats, but you never know. I guess I don't have twins, so that is how they changed the game with this. They have put the infant car seats each facing a different direction, and it's easier to interact with the babies. The frame stroller accommodates Kiko's, Peg Perigo, and Graco infant car seats. I have two pegs in here now, and they're very easy to use. You just, the same way you would take your infant car seats out of any other stroller, just clips right in. Now, with Peg and Graco, there are these bars that you have to use. This one is the Graco one. I already have the Peg one in there. And the Kiko one, you just attach it right to the frame. There's no additional adapter needed. But don't worry, all these adapters are included with this Twin Roo. So you just clip them in, clip them out. It's easy as that. Now, I have the handlebar up here. This is a taller handlebar, but it is not adjustable. It's 40 inches from ground to where I place my hands. And let me just make sure that is locked in there because I know you were worried about that. Now, let's take a look. I'm going to take the seats off now that I just snapped the one in. I'm going to take them off, and we're going to look at the frame by itself. Okay, so it's a big frame, right? But you know what? I dare you to show me a small stroller for twins that I'm willing to use because it has enough stability. This is a little bit wider than normal frame strollers because Joovy wanted to add stability to their frames, and I love that. Because if I'm going to be carrying two babies with two infant car seats, I want this frame to hold up and be stable, and that's exactly what they've designed here. So you have a space for each infant car seat. I do want to let you know that depending on which car seat you use, this one does slide in and slide out. Again, I had to push it all the way out because I have two peg seats. Now you see that glorious basket under there? That's a big basket. But again, when you got twins, you've got a lot of stuff. You might have two diaper bags, two blankets, two everything, right? So lots and lots of space in the basket. You're going to have to either get in the basket from the front or put all your stuff in when the seats are off, or take all your stuff out that way, just because you're not going to get a big diaper bag in with the seats on it. Now look at this. I love this. This is the parent console. Instead of putting it on the handlebar, they've put it down here. And they did that because in case you have drinks and let's say you hit a really big bump and the drink spilled, they're not going to spill onto your baby because this is just below your baby. Now this one, I have to tell you, I'm going to be honest, this one is close enough to this baby that they could probably reach it. So don't put like hot Starbucks or anything there. Maybe put their baby bottle and put the other ones back here so that the baby can't reach them. There's 4 spaces. I love that. And it can be removed if you don't want to use it. Still very accessible. I could push the whole entire frame up to a table, and while I'm sitting, still use this console. So I like what they did there. I like the big basket, and I like the stability of it. Now, the stroller rolls on 7-inch hard rubber wheels. The front ones lock straight in case you need to take it over a little bit all-terrain. Frame strollers are not all-terrain strollers, so don't think you're going to be tackling any trails or anything with this. But I like those lock straight. There's a lock on the back wheels to lock the entire stroller into place. You have to lock those individually. But let's go ahead and show you how it folds. Now before I fold it, I want to talk about maneuverability. It rolls on those 7-inch wheels, which are good on smooth pavement. The thing is, there's a lot of weight on this frame. These two peg seats, they're heavy. They're like 11 pounds a piece. You put some babies in there, you got the weight of the frame, which is lightweight, but still it all adds up. So this is definitely a two-handed push. Anytime you have a tandem stroller with that, all that weight, you're going to use 2 hands. It's just how it is. But it does glide along. It's best on smooth pavement. I wouldn't expect to do trails with it, but the maneuverability is good. Now, folding it, you're just going to remove your seats. You're going to hopefully put the seats either in the car or at home instead of on the floor like I am. Then you're going to take it. It's very easy to do. There's a piece on the handlebar. You push it over, you squeeze, and the whole thing folds up like that. Has a manual lock on the side. It's red so I can see it right away. It's not too heavy. I mean, it is a twin frame, but it's easy for me to manipulate myself without any help. It's a little bit long, but you know what? I can fit this in any sedan trunk that there is because we're not having it bulked up with the seats. Unfolding it, very easy. Just undo your manual lock, let it fall forward like that until you hear it click and lock into place. You put your seats on, and there you go. Overall, I really like it. Oh, you're gonna wanna know how much it is, right? It retails for $119, so definitely reasonable, budget friendly. That's kind of what Joovy's motto is. They want every person to be able to afford their products. So, I like the fact that the basket is ginormous. I like the handlebar. It's average size, a little bit tall, which is good for the taller parents. I like that they paid attention to the parents with the console, and I like the fact that it is a little wider for extra stability. So that's my look at the Joovy Twin Roo. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, and I will talk to you next time. See you later. Bye.